Shakedown taking place in French football this Tuesday. Noël Le Graët, the president of the federation, has resigned. The 81-year-old had already taken a back seat amid a legal investigation into sexual and moral harassment. Pressure now expected to shift to the women's head coach, Corinne Diacre. Her position has become untenable after the captain of the women's team said she wouldn't play at this year's Women's World Cup to preserve her mental health. We can now go across to France 24's Clovis Casali standing by. Clovis, good morning to you. After weeks of pressure, Noël Le Graët has finally walked out the door.
As expected, Noël Le Graët is leaving his job as president of the French Football Federation. His position was truly untenable with the multiple accusations of sexual harassment. His comments over the years regarding sexism, racism in football, that showed that he was truly out of touch with French society. Noël Le Graët told the members of the board here, the COMEX at the French Football Federation, that he was resigning, and according to some members in the room, it was a moving moment. Just before the meeting, we spoke to Jean-Michel Aulas, who's the president of Olympique Lyonnais, Lyon's football club. He's also an ally of Noël Le Graët. He said he had been a great leader for French football on a sporting level, but also on a financial level. But it has to be said, everybody turned their backs on Noël Le Graët in recent weeks. You had the government pushing for his removal, but who didn't have the power to do so. And you had his allies at the COMEX who believed that it was time for him to leave a position untenable. The end of a reign here at the French Football Federation. Noël Le Graët had been in charge for more than 11 years.
Okay, he had a good run. Let's talk about the women's head coach now, because she's a protege of Le Graët and she's also facing in the hot seat.
She's been heavily criticised in the past for her leadership, for the way she manages France's women's team. But Noël Le Graët has always stood firmly behind her. He's no longer here to defend her. He's the one who extended her contract without even asking members of the board here at the French Football Federation. That did not go down well. In the past, you had the captain of the French football team, other players criticising Corinne Diacre. And this time, the current captain, Wendy Renard, and two star forwards said they would not wear the bleu jersey if she remained in position. Her fate is being decided right now. Presumably, she won't resign, but it could come in the coming days. She could be removed from her position in the coming days.
We'll see how this pans out. Thank you very much for that, Clovis. Clovis Casali reporting.